do you think is the reason for the market reaction? We just played out the FMCG index, which is down almost 658 points now. Uh, what is really driving this kind of negative response to this monetary policy announcement?
I think broadly the response is twofold. One is that the markets and some of the traders in the markets were positioned for an anticipation of some liquidity measure. Particularly, there were some who were anticipating a CRR cut. Number two is the change in stance, because there were those who believe that since we are proactively moving towards a monetary easing cycle, it does warrant a change in stance that could give more visibility of the quantum or in terms of the timing of the future rate cuts. RBI's policy, while cutting today, has refrained from making any strong forward-looking guidance. Number one. Number two is the markets are probably, and if you notice, especially since you mentioned consumption stocks, barring the first 2 days after after the fiscal or the union budget, you have not really seen significant traction in the performance of the consumer stocks for a couple of reasons. One is that the market is awaiting where you would clearly see the consumption boost to come in because there is a still lack of visibility of how it will play out, number one. And number
Right.
two is that the backdrop of the cycle also states that we are likely to see these impacts play out only once the banking system liquidity is comfortable, such that the rate cuts or impact of rate cuts is passed on to the retail consumers very quickly. So I
Okay.
think both these backdrops have kind of made the markets a little unhappy about this. But I think it's a short-term reaction. I don't think given the signals that RBI has been giving to us in terms of liquidity provision over last 15 days anywhere indicates that they're not going to provide sufficient liquidity to the system as and when it deserves. So I
Okay.
think we're looking a bit too bearishly to today's policy.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.